equation, make sense and preserve. When driving to their family reunion, River's mom drove 10 miles per x mile per hour and then 20 miles per x plus 10 mile per hour. The total driving time was 45 minutes. What were the two driving speeds at which River's mom drove? We already know, so the time t. So the time t is equal to t1 plus t2. And another fact, what is important to us to know, the velocity v is equal with d divided by t. On the other hand, if you want to know, for example, t in what relationship with the speed and distance, so t is d divided by v. Since we have there t, time t is equal to t1 plus t2, let's say instead of t1, let me write here d1 divided by v1 plus d2 divided by v2. And now we can substitute those values. For example, the time, as we know here, the total driving time was 45 minutes. We can write here 45 minutes is equal, instead of d1, the first uh, the first 10 miles, they were 10 mile divided, so 10 mile divided by v1 is x mile per hour, and it was plus 25 mile, it was x plus 10 mile per hour. This is mile per hour. And in this case here we can simplify mile with a mile, and here mile with a mile, and everything here can be per hour. So this t1 and t2 can be per hour. But I need in this 45 minutes to convert into the hour. We already know, so just let me take here 45 minutes. 45 minutes here. We already know 1 hour is equal to the 60 minutes. If we divide everything here by 60 minutes, this side, and the other side by 60 minutes, what 60 minutes with 60 minutes is going to simplify, and 1 is going to be 1 hour over 60 minutes. And now since I have this 45 minutes, I can use identity property of multiplication time 1. But instead of this 1 now, I'm substituting 1 hour, so 45 minutes, and I can substitute 1 hour over 60 minutes. So minute with a minute goes, and what do I have here? I have a 45 over 60 hour. But now if I divide everything by 15, up and down, 45 divided by 15 is equal to 3. And 60 divided by 15 is 4. So 45 minutes is equal to 3/4 of the hour. So now let me move on to the next page. And now I have this case. So just let me write here t. Let me take a different color, maybe it looks better. So t is equal with 10 divided by x, plus it was 25 divided by x plus 10. So let me substitute everything here. Instead of the t, it was 45 minutes, 3/4 of the hour. And this is equal with 10 divided by x plus 25 divided by x plus 10. Let me now let me multiply everything by the LCD. In this case, LCD is 4 times x plus 10. So let me multiply everything. 4x times x plus 10. Everything. So I multiply this side, 4x, x plus 10. I multiply it in this side, 4x times x plus 10, and this term here 4x times x plus 10. And I'm looking at what I can simplify. So in this case here I can simplify 4 divided by 4 and 4 I can simplify. In this case here x and x, and in this case here x plus 10 and x plus 10, and I'm looking what is going to remain here. It's going to remain 3 times x plus 10. So 3x times x plus 10 is equal. In the other hand here, 10 times 4 is 40 and x plus 10. And I'm looking now here. Here already x plus 10 went away. I have a 25 times 4x is a plus 100x, because the 25 times 4 is 100 times x is 100x. Now I have this scenario here. And what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to distribute everything. So let me distribute 3x squared plus 3x times 10 is 30x. This is equal 40x plus 4 times 10 is 400 plus 100x. So now if I'm going to make this side 0, I'm going everything here to go with a minus sign. Minus 40x minus 400 minus 100x. So everything here is going to cancel in this side. Everything. So this is going to cancel and here remains 0. Equal with 0. But in this side here, for example, I am doing the same thing. So is a minus 40x and minus 100x, and I have a minus 400. So I have 30x, and is minus 40x minus 100x is a minus 140x plus 30 is a minus 110x, and this is a minus 400, and this is a 3x squared. So this scenario I have here. But now I want this one here to factor. 3 times 400 is 1000, 1200 is. And I'm looking now this 1200 to get a good factor that I can reach minus 110. And the good factor here is 120 times 10 is a minus 120 plus 10. And now I can combine this method here. So let me write it with different color. I can write here 3x squared plus 10x. Okay, instead of minus 110, and I will write minus 120x and minus 400 is equal to 0. Now I'm looking to factor here. 3x squared plus 10x is just 1x is a GCF for this part, and is x plus 10. For the other part here is a minus 40 and is a 3x is a plus 10 is equal with 0. And now x plus 3x, here is 3x, and 3x plus 10, 3x plus 10 is a factor, 3x plus 10, and what remains inside, x minus 40. So x minus 40 is equal to 0. 3x plus 10 cannot be solution because it's going to yield a solution minus, and for this situation doesn't work, negative solution, but I'm taking just, because this one is going to be extraneous solution, I'm taking just x minus 40. And the solution is x is equal to the 40. As we know before, so I am by the end. So v1 is equal to the x. But x is 40, so v1, the first speed when she drove 10 miles with the x mile per hour, it was 40 mile per hour. And v2 was x plus 10. The 25 miles that she drove, it was x plus 10, but the speed was in a 25 miles she drove 50 mile per hour. And if you want, you can verify those results, because 3 over 4 is equal with 10 divided by 40 plus 25 divided by 50. And this is going to be 3 over 4. You can verify very easy. So here's a good place to start.